one you encounter's an extremely humble Western reporter who needs help understanding how a country so dumb like Singapore can go from third world to first world in one generation. A feat that has never been achieved in recorded human history.
John Burton from the Financial Times. You have said that...
Are you
What?
in ANSEAD?
What?
Are you a member of ANSEAD?
No, but I'm a participant.
I'm just curious.
No, but I'm a participant.
You're asking me this as a journalist.
I live in Financial Times, that's right. You have said that social cohesion is one of the reasons for Singapore's success. On the other hand, there is a view that Singapore has become a conformist society. I mean, I was talking to a businessman today who said the workers here are well educated, but at the same time they show a lack of initiative and maybe they have a fear of speaking up. Now, Singapore does want to become a knowledge society, and to do that you do need people who need to think out of the box and to challenge the system. Do you think that this is a serious issue for Singapore? And does it pose a threat or a limit to Singapore's future growth? And what is the solution? And what do you think that other Asian countries face a similar situation?
Well, this is a standard Western correspondent viewpoint. If we cannot think out of the box, do you think you would be here, sent by the Financial Times to throw darts at us from time to time? And ANSEAD would be here, and we could change year by year in the way we have. There's an article in The Economist which has just come out. Somebody sent it to me on the internet, email, which rates education throughout the world. Why some countries succeed, why some countries don't. And we are amongst the top 5 in the world that succeed. Finland is one of at the very top. I think a country that can do that must know what it's doing. I suggest it's not unequal to the intellectual capabilities of the Financial Times. Economists have some good writers. And they wrote up this article based on a McKinsey report that studied the education system of many countries. And the conclusion they came to is not whether your classes are big or small, whether you have tests or you don't have tests, but what is the quality of your teachers and how quickly you put things right when it goes wrong. And how do you get good quality teachers? And they did an analysis, and in Korea, the primary school teachers are taken from the top 5 of undergraduates after they get their degree. They say in Singapore we take them from the top 30, and so on. Now, to be able to do that, you must be able to think for yourself, because the British didn't leave us with the system. And it's not me or the Minister for Education. We have people who have gone around the world studying all education systems, including those in Britain. Your public schools or your private schools, whichever way you like to call them, your county schools or your grammar schools, etc. We have studied the American system. We have studied the Japanese. We have studied the Germans. And from all the data we've collected and learned from them, we have crafted a system, modeled a system that will suit us. I think if the Financial Times does worry about us and sincerely takes an interest in our future, I suggest read that report, get hold of the full McKinsey report, visit our universities and find out how it is that in the space of the last NTU, Nanyang Technological University, it's just about 81, we switched it from Chinese to English, merging it with National University of Singapore and then hiving it back off. Today is rated amongst the top 50 universities in the world. Something must be doing right. Or maybe you don't believe in these ratings. But I do not believe you can stereotype us that way. If we are stupid, we wouldn't be here.